I take this oath in the name of Ursulae, goddess of femininity, warrior, seductress, and charmer. Great Mother, ever-changing, please cast your ambivalent gaze upon me, Ursulae, full of light and darkness, laughter and tears. Protect my journey, and I swear to keep my word with the Mamam and never violate our contract. With the Baba Law as my witness, I hereby solemnly swear to uphold their sacred oath. A voodoo pact cannot be broken for anything in the world. The agreement promised a job for me and a loan for 45,000 Nigerian nairas for my family, money that I will pay back with my earnings once I got to Italy. I had no idea what an euro was worth, but the Maman said it wouldn't take long to make 35,000 of them with the babysitting job they were going to find for me there. It seems like a good agreement. I adore kids, and even though I was only 15, I was already pretty good at looking after my younger brothers and sisters. The Babaloa called upon the spirits, and then, as proof of my pledge, I handed him the voodoo patches I prepared, one holding a wisp of hair and a hair clip, and the other my mother's photograph and a pair of panties. Afterward, I felt better. I was serene now because I knew the spirits would protect me while I finally helped my family by going to live and work in the country of my dreams, Italy. Remember, warned the Mama, Ursulae is a mighty goddess, as feared as she is loved. She presides over oaths, love, succor, goodwill, healing, beauty, sex, and good fortune. But she is also the goddess of jealousy, revenge, and conflict. Mind that you don't betray her, or her retribution will be fierce. It was a long journey. My brother, or the brother who brought me to Italy, treated me well. He kept my brand new passport for me in his pocket, handing it over only at the security checks. The photographer made me look older, and I felt important. First, they took me to Piacenza and then to Palermo. But wherever we went, the streets were the same, and so was the work. At first, I tried to resist, but then all the guys from the group took turns raping me. They did it to tame me and to teach me how to do my job. I wanted to run away, but I didn't know anybody, and I couldn't speak the language. The Italian Mama kept me telling me I had a debt to pay and to stop kicking up such a fuss. You gave your word back home in your village. You cannot take it back now. I knew Ursulae will take merciless revenge on my whole family if I kept it up. So I went back to prostituting myself with the other girls. They bought me a joint, a stretch of pavement in the Parco de la Favorita. And by now, I become one of the Palermo's many hookers. We are the Nigerians, and almost all of us are underage. The boys beat me all the time because I cried constantly while working the streets, so the clients didn't stop to use my services. Men want to see you smiling while they are doing it. That's partly what they are paying for. Every Sunday morning, the mama will do rounds with the boys and her mom to collect my weekly earnings, 700 euros. I had to hand over every penny of it and was never allowed to call home. I still cry all the time, but I learned to do it in secret. I was too afraid to break my oath, but finally I found the courage. I met a boy from Palermo who wanted to marry me, and I decided to run away. He wanted to take me to the Caritas shelter so they could help me get some documents. Everything was worked out, but we didn't make it on time. They caught me right away. I knew I couldn't manage. I'd betrayed my voodoo pledge and Ursuli, and the punishment was terrible indeed. They strangled me and burned my body, and then they left it out in the open in a country field near Missilmery. Ursuli is temperamental, and she doesn't take kindly to those who rebel against her.